Good morning and Merry Christmas! My name is Amy Prokopis and I am an author of young adult novels like the young adult science fiction, The Arena, and the young adult fantasy romance, Guardians of the Sixth Gate. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome back. If you are a subscriber, look at this kitty. Poor guy, it's too cold for you out here. I am outside with June, even though it is freezing out here because it's snowy. There's just something about being outside that just feels like crisp and fresh, and not in like the literal definition of fresh as in like healing fresh. New. I love it. Love being outside. I cannot wait to get back into running today, this morning. Because right after Christmas time comes the new year. I've been thinking a lot about all of the things I want to change in 2023. And I thought that I would share some of them with you guys this morning while I'm out with June. Here. Hey, Juju, what you here? Come here, bud. Hey, what you here? So if you have been a subscriber or you have followed me for any length of time, then you know 2022 was a terrible year for me mentally. I have been in some pretty dark places in my life before. Some of those places are what have led me to go to therapy initially with the therapist that I see now. And 2022 was not that dark, I will say that, but it was full of like walking depression. I've been pretty sad. I've had a hard time doing things without having anxiety attacks or near panic attacks. And then I had that mysterious sickness, which turned out to just be panic. So that was not so fun. And I have decided to change some of my habits because I think some of those habits were enabling me to feel anxious. One of those things is that I'm not running enough. That is something that I noticed did change between 2021 and 2022. I'm not running nearly consistently, not even 2 days a week, which was considered like a low amount for me. I've gone months without running, or I'll run maybe once or twice in the whole month. And running, I know, is a huge factor in keeping my mental health in a good place. And so I know that since I haven't been doing that, that is contributing a lot. So going into 2023, I am going to prioritize running a lot more. We have a gym membership that I have not utilized that I plan on utilizing because there's daycare there. And I keep telling myself that it's a good excuse for Finn to get out and play with other kids. So we'll do that. I also have my treadmill, of course, but I said in the past, part of the problem was that I don't feel super comfortable running the treadmill with Finn in the house by himself. So I don't. Well, having this gym membership and actually using it will be a step in that direction. So I'm hoping that Alex and I can go together this week because I haven't been and he has. So that's one. Prioritizing running should help with my mental health a whole lot. That I think will be the biggest factor. Another I noticed is that I have been drinking more. I don't think it's a problem, but it's not a healthy habit to have. And alcohol is also a depressant. So I am cutting back on that. I'm cutting back on junk food also because that's contributing to me feeling not great. And so not running because I don't feel great. So just healthier eating habits, I guess, which sounds like a very New Year's thing to say. But I think that'll contribute a lot to you just because, I mean, there is a known connection with depression and anxiety and some of those bad habits. So I know that when I'm running, but not just when I'm running, but the few times Alex and I have done like Whole30, or we're eating better, or we're even just eating out less, I physically feel better. And there is a mind-body connection when it comes to anxiety and depression. And so when you physically feel better, oftentimes you mentally feel better. Or if you mentally feel better, you're going to physically feel better. So I'm hoping I can get rid of some of the aches and pains and some of the stomach issues that I've had throughout like the last 6 months. Some of that, you know, that mysterious illness I've been talking about, that. So I'm hoping that setting healthier habits into the new year will really help that. So I guess every year, it's not something I like intentionally do, but every year I kind of set myself, I like coin a term for the year. And I think this is going to be the year of healthy habits. So like healthy work habits, setting boundaries, healthy eating, working out more, focusing on my relationships. I think 2023 is going to be the year for healthy habits. We'll write that one down when we get inside. Today was one of the best writing sessions I have had. I don't really know what the biggest difference was, except I moved to a new space. I've been doing all of my writing in our den area because it's just the easiest to spread out in. And this time around, I plugged in my headphones and I moved into the living room where I could like physically spread out. I lounged on the couch and it was amazing. So sometimes it's funny how a change of scenery can make the biggest difference. So that was really nice. I think I'm going to keep doing that. I'm really glad I did that too, because now I'm closer to being back on track. I got through kind of the low spots in the plot that I was, where it wasn't exactly dragging, but I was having a hard time sitting down to write them. I also was really concerned about an event in the book. Nothing too serious, but serious enough for me. So I was a little worried about writing that, and I was able to write the scene, and I've decided to write the scene in a way that's not really writing it. So I feel like I'm in a good spot now, and the plot moves forward. Some of my characters reconnect. So we're getting near the end of the book. Right now, I'm on chapter 23. I think Winter Witches is only going to be maybe like 25, 26 chapters. It's not going to be a very long book. It never was meant to be. So I'm almost done with it. So there's still hope for me to finish it at the end of December, like I thought. Tomorrow, we are going to spend Christmas time with Alex's family. So we are going out of town a ways. I'm glad that the weather looks really nice for that. It was kind of nice today. I'm outside right now. I mean, clearly it's dark. I'm outside right now, but it feels manageable. It's not frigid out here. So we'll see. Tomorrow should be fun, but we're doing that. When I get home, the plan is to write a little bit. So that will be, that'll be nice. And I think that's pretty much all the updates. I don't need to drag this out any longer than I need to. That's it. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I'm not feeling super great. I'm gonna try and run later though. I think I'm just feeling a little like gross. I ran out of my normal allergy medication, so I think that I'm just kind of feeling not great because of that. So we're gonna see how the day goes. I'm gonna put up laundry, and then I think I might finish breakfast, get ready for a run. If I don't feel super great at that point, then I'll probably just hold off and run later this afternoon when Alex gets back. So I don't know. I was supposed to go out with Finn and my mom, and I haven't talked with her yet, but I'm thinking about putting that off because Alex and I are going to try and get out tomorrow. And since I'm not feeling super great today, I'm thinking about just napping a lot of the day. So you might not see a lot of me today. But first, laundry. So I'm not done with laundry. There's still another load here to put up, but I was listening to Sarah LeBrat's most recent video. It's called Working Through Creative Self-Doubt and Redefining Success. And I mean, you can probably tell from the last couple of days footage, I have not been feeling super great. And I feel it's funny. I always tell people that depression and anxiety is a little like being underwater in a pool for a really long time and then suddenly coming back up for air and everything is different. It feels like you didn't realize how hard it was to breathe underwater. If that makes sense. I don't know that that's exactly the way I tell people. I'm a little scatterbrained, but her video hit everything, hit the nail on the head for me. And suddenly I felt like I came up for air and I have more clarity. And for that reason, I think, just like she said in her video, she said that her video might be a little bit disorganized and that it's a little random because she needed to just talk it out. And she decided to video it because somebody else might need the footage. So for that same reason, I'm just going to talk it out. And I'll get there eventually. So hang on. Basically, what she talked about is that she had gone to see the new Avatar film and she's seen it 3 times, Avatar Way of Water, and it's amazing. And if you don't know Sarah LeBrat, you need to go and check her out. I'll make sure to put her in like, I'll link her somewhere below, either in the comments, the description box, probably the comments so that I can link her to it. But basically, she was feeling a little bit of creative self-doubt because that movie is amazing. And Avatar is amazing. That whole franchise is amazing. And what she writes, if you don't know, she really likes to write sci-fi fantasy. I believe she's working on a really big fantasy or science fiction project right now. And one that she's been working on for a long time. And she's just recently gone full time with being an author and a creator on YouTube, which is amazing. And I've been following her journey for a while now. And this video, she talked about how after watching Avatar...
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
Oh my gosh. Excuse me, Siri decided to interrupt us. But she said that after watching that movie and then thinking about like other films and other big books and like the production of movies and the consumption, especially of movies versus books, it had her really worried about how successful she could be and if her books would ever find the right audience and if they would be read at all, and if they would be loved on the scale that some of these like amazing productions are. And it made her feel a little, she didn't use the word inferior, but I think there was a little bit of that in there that she was feeling like she never could be and she could never create anything as amazing as Avatar is to so many people. And it made me feel like I was sitting right there with her in the room because I've also been feeling that a lot. And I'm already, oh my gosh, I'm getting a little choked up thinking about it. You guys can probably tell I've been a little anxious. And after watching her video and coming up for air and after I watched it, I was able to put things in perspective. And I think a good part of it for me is environmental. I hate the winters here. I hate Oklahoma winters because they are they're brutally cold. They go between like okay-ish in temperature and then just brutally cold. And we don't typically get a lot of snow. And when we do, it's wet snow. And what happens is it melts off and it freezes, and it's just a disaster. Driving in Oklahoma is a nightmare. It's a lot of black ice, and it makes me extremely nervous. I've told you guys before I have driving anxiety, and I've done really well dealing with that and growing from that, but I still get extremely nervous this time of the year. And I actually wrote her a comment on her video. So go and check out her video and then read my comment because it explains a lot of that there. But I spend a lot of time at home in the winter because I don't like to be out in the gross weather if it's gross. I don't mind the cold as much anymore. I also don't run as much because I can't go and run outside, and I have Finn, and it's hard to get out with Finn. The holidays, I've noticed, have started to bum me out just now that I'm an adult and there's responsibilities associated with the holidays. It's like that meme that's going around about elementary teachers. Like, Christmas was always this amazing, like, otherworldly time when you were a kid. And then when you're an adult, you realize that it's only otherworldly because some adult put in so much work to make it seem amazing. And I'm on the other side of that now, and I'm having a really hard time. I think part of that's my ADD, my ADHD, juggling the responsibilities with that. Like, I forget that I need to get gifts. For instance, when I'm decorating for the holidays and planning out our schedule of events, I forget, oh, well, you need to give gifts at this holiday also. Or, my house gets away from me and suddenly it's a mess and it's decorated and it's stuff everywhere. And it's just overwhelming now. It's not this amazing special time. It's overwhelming. And I know I talked about this a while back in the vlog. I know some of that will get better as I go through and I reorganize my house. I want to be more minimalistic. There's a lot of things at my house I don't use, or like a lot of clothes I don't ever wear and I actively don't choose. And I have had it. I'm ready to just toss them all. So I know that decluttering my spaces will also help declutter my mind because it'll make me feel like things are more manageable, because that's how I feel when things are organized and clean. That's why I have the organizational systems with my planners that I do, because it makes my brain feel better. Not because I really necessarily need all of them. It just makes me feel better to write things down and check them off. But her video really helped me think through the way I've been feeling, especially this week, because basically everything she was saying in her video is what I've been feeling. I just haven't recognized it as creative doubt. I thought it was burnout and stress and other things. I was starting to have those thoughts creep in like I did earlier in the year that, oh, you're getting sick, and oh, you're having this physical problem, ailment, and really it's just my anxiety manifesting those things as I think them. Because now, just like normal, now that I've had that time and watched that video, I feel way different. I feel so much better. And I said at the beginning of today that I didn't think I was going to be able to go out because I wasn't feeling really well and I wanted to run, but I might not run until later. I think I'm going to do maybe both of those things. I don't know when I'll get out with my mom now because we have other things coming in the middle of the day. I have Walmart delivery and some other adulty things. So I think I might compromise and just invite her over for coffee. I think that's what we'll do instead. And just spend some time together here at the house and play with Finn. And I still think I'm going to run later in the day because I kind of want it to warm up and I kind of want to take Finn with me. I miss going out with him. So I do think I'm going to do that, but later in the day. But I just wanted to share that with you. As I wrote in the comment on Sarah's video, it's so important to be honest and open. And let me rephrase, not honest and open. It's so important to be realistic about what we show online, because I do think that there is a bit of a duty when you're trying to develop a platform. And then if you have one like Sarah does, a big audience, I think it's so important to be realistic with them about what this job really entails. I'm not doing it full time. I want to eventually, I want to move more that direction eventually, but I think it's so important for us to just to be real with our audience, because it's the only way we grow closer with people is by being open with them. And it's super important to me to feel connected and close to you guys. And I hope that you feel like we have a little community here. I feel like I get so many comments on my videos that are so kind and sweet, and I try to respond to all of them. I feel like we do have our own little community here, so I hope everyone feels that way. Let me know in the comments how you feel about things like this. Maybe it's not creative self-doubt for you because maybe you're not an author or a writer. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's also the season. I know that my anxiety is worse in the winter time, so there is a bit of a seasonal depression to that for me. So how do you feel around the holidays? When do you feel a little low in the year? I think it's important for us to take stock of those kinds of patterns. So thank you, Sarah LeBrat, for talking openly about this so that I could come up for air and kind of organize my own thoughts. So thank you so much. I don't know if you'll see this video or not, but thank you. That, I think, is going to make getting through the winter a whole lot easier. So I appreciate that. And again, go watch her video. I'm going to leave it below. Go find it. She's amazing. Now I need to get back to laundry. So I just finished Winter Witches. It is 6,500 and give me a minute. It is 65,476 words long. And it ends with chapter 25, which is really funny because I said in last week's vlog, I thought it would be maybe 25 chapters. It is. It's also adorable. So I'm going to post this final chapter to Patreon. It is almost 4 o'clock. So I'm going to wake up Finn. We're going to go on a run, which I'm super excited about. I haven't been on a run in quite a while, and it's a little warmer right now. It's a little windy, so that's not going to be so fun, but I think it'll still be really nice to get out. We'll just bundle up a little bit. And I think I'm going to take a bit of time off from writing this week. I will probably jump into doing my edits for Shade of the Shadowlands next week, but I really want to enjoy my time with Finn and with Alex and June at home and just get out and do some things. So, yeah, I'm going to take the rest of the week off. So you guys might not see a lot from me, and what you do will probably not be writing content, but I'm super excited that I finished it, and I finished it on the 27th of December. So I finished it just like I wanted to in December. So I wrote the whole book mostly in December. Pretty cool. Ha! I did tell you guys that you probably wouldn't see me for a while. So it is December. Oh, my watch isn't working. What? 29th. It is December 29th. So it is Thursday. And we have just been doing a lot of playing. It's been a lot of playing with Finn. We took all of the Christmas decor down last night and organized and cleaned sections of the house. We got kind of a plan together, Alex and I, to finally do some bookshelves. Woo! Woo! Life on the plains, guys. So Alex and I finally kind of got together plans to do bookshelves in the den. Finally, I've been dying. I'm also outgrowing my bookshelf super fast, and I kind of want to make the one I have into my bookshelf. So just my books, my writing stuff up there, display all the fun things. So that is what we've been doing. We went out and played yesterday with Finn at like an indoor park here in town. And today it's a little bit of just hanging around the house. I've been on a run this week. I'm feeling a whole lot better. And I'm gonna try and go on one today. It's so windy though. I don't know if we'll end up going outside just because it's so windy, and pushing the stroller with a 40-pound Finn in it is kind of a lot in the wind. So I don't know. I may end up running the treadmill when he takes a nap. We shall see. But it feels great out here. It's nice and warm. I'm in my leggings and my pullover, but it's nice. And I think Junjun is stuck. Oh no. Junjun, are you stuck in this bush? Okay, now you're not stuck. But it'd been so long that I thought I'd check in with you guys. I'm starting a neat project this next week. It won't go up to YouTube until February because it's another month-long challenge, kind of like when I did the running challenge. This one's writing related though. I'm trying to grow my TikTok, so that one is all about my strategy and everything I'm going to do in order to grow that. So that'll be coming in February. Super cool. So I'll be starting prep work for that very soon because I don't want to do a lot of that until as close to New Year's as I can, so that when I record the number of TikTok followers I have, it'll be a little more accurate. So we'll see. Who knows? I might get a wild hair and record some of that today. I'm kind of dying to go ahead and prep things. So we'll see. Oh, you would tell me, Rob. There goes her. So that video you guys just saw was me the moment before I dove in some mud. So I found the owls finally, the two of them. I spooked them out of a small tree in our yard into the neighbor's yard, which was amazing. I was so close to them. They're huge, both of them. And so I was chasing them and I went to get a video, which is the video you saw. And as I get the video, I accidentally let go of June's leash. And so I ran and I dove in some mud to catch the leash. So there's mud on my pants. And that was the video I got of just the one taking off from the tree. But I think that might have made my week. That was so exciting. I'm so energized. And I've been feeling kind of gross this morning. So just thought I would share that with you guys. Whew. Okay. Hello. Hi. It's been a hot minute. I haven't talked to you guys, especially today, because Finn has been a busy boy. So we've been playing. That's been a lot of the last couple of days. I did warn you guys you wouldn't see much of me, but I wanted to hop on here just to end the vlog for this week. But also I am starting on one of those check marks, my goals for 2023. I am doing all the prep work, getting the information together I need to start an LLC. This is definitely something I should have done when I started publishing in 2022, but here we are. I'm doing it in 2023. That's fine. In the new year. So I'm going to continue prepping for that, and hopefully I can maybe mail that off this afternoon when we go out. We do have a family dinner for New Year's to celebrate. My mom has this tradition to eat black-eyed peas. So we're gonna eat black-eyed peas. Do you guys have any New Year's traditions? Also, if you are setting a New Year's resolution, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys have planned for 2023. That's pretty much it though. I'm gonna leave the video here and get it up today. And the next time you will see me, it'll be it is 2023, but the next time you see me, it'll have been a full week of 2023. So hopefully I can get a jump start on a lot of my goals, and hopefully you can too. I hope you guys have a wonderful 2023. And I'm going to show you guys mine, so let's celebrate it together. As always, make sure that you are subscribed down below. I post bookish content twice a week. I try for a vlog every Sunday, a special bookish video on Wednesdays, and I'm hoping in 2023 to do more live streams. I would love to do a live stream every week. I don't know that I'm going to be able to make quite every week, but I'm missing them. So hopefully live streams are coming soon also. Don't forget about social media. I am very active on TikTok and Instagram. I have a challenge for myself on TikTok right now, so I am super active over there this month. Go check it out. Make sure that you follow me there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.